that last time around. I'm back. The first minute or so looked really messy on my end, so I went ahead and said, let's get you guys a better stream. Hopefully, look cleaner this time around. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. So once I get this squared away, uh, hopefully we can have some fun playing around and getting this done up and looking good. Fingers crossed, obviously. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, one last thing. I forgot to check that, didn't I? Messy on my end. Boom. There we go. Okay, we are back to live. Okay. Hopefully, it will clean up and clear up now. Let's see. Ah, yes, it did clean up and clear up a lot. So that is the good news. It is back to normal. Okay, so I am trying to make this yard useful. I'm still torn between how I want to set this yard up and how I don't. The turntable's okay. The biggest issue that I seem to be facing is I can't figure out where the hell the thing is. Like, let me show you. So if I take this and I drop a turntable in here, see? You can see this in here, right? Well, you can see that. But if you can see that ring, then you can't drop a I say turntable. You can't put rail on top of it. Let me show you. See, you can see that right there like that, right? So then you take rail and you do something like this, right? Okay, let's say you wanted to have it go like this. I see that. But it won't work, because let me go actually do it like you're supposed to. So let's just say we were going to line it up right about here, right? See? But now look at that. There's a discrepancy on the height. So you actually have to do it more like this, which is going to be the absolute epitome of a pain in the ass. So you'd have to do it like this, essentially. But here's the problem. In this snow, I cannot tell where the heck the freaking platform is. There's no highlighting, there's nothing. So, ain't that fun? So you kind of have to just guess where the heck the stupid thing's at. Obviously I'm going to delete all this crap out of here, but still. In other words, you have to pretty much guess and hope that you got the guess right. So that's a pain in the absolute nuts. So, oh, let's see. I was going to do the Aspen Gold, as you might have seen earlier. It's kind of the goal is to Aspen Gold. So then I guess my thought is how to set it up that I can have, let's see, I'm thinking about 4 stalls. That's 12, no, it's 8 engines, and I'm thinking at least 2 Class 70s, 2 Class Cooks, two Cook classes, probably 2 Eurekas. That's 2, 4, 6 locomotives right there. I'm going to try to avoid, like the plague, a Heisler or a Class or a Climax. Not that I don't like them, it's just I'm not a fan of those kinds of locomotives personally. I prefer the other stuff, honestly. But I guess what I'm going to look at trying to do now is just if I can set this up right. come on. It's a little bit sensitive for whatever reason. Okay. Alright, let's see how that works, shall we? Interesting. How are they overlapping here, but they're not flush back there? What the heck did I do that? How did I do that? Because I kind of want to make them flush, to be perfectly honest with you. Facilities. There it is. Boom. Boom. And I wish you could just select the color you want and leave it that way. I guess I gotta have to pivot and just kind of... I mean, it's better. It's not perfect. I got a nice little flush there. How did it go back here then? Dang it, it's still off. That's a little bit frustrating, honestly. I wish I could... Because I want to put these facilities pretty much head on, essentially. You know, I mean, I kind of want them, like, next to each other, like you would see in a real railroad of, you know, facilities next to each other. I guess what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to do this. Just do it like that. And just see how it works. Of course, I'm pretty sure I didn't land that first one straight either, honestly. So, that's probably part of my problem. Alright, so, how did that look back here? What the heck? Oh my god. It's just as bad off as it was last time around. What the heck, man? I'm concerned that the way I've got it set up is it's gonna cause an issue. Dang it. Because I need them to be... I'm not sure why I can't get it lined up the way I want it to. Ugh, I wish Aspen Gold would just stick. Okay. Well, since I think I'm overshooting, I'm just gonna turn really hard over. And do it like that. Okay. Did I change it this time around? Ooh, I think I overlapped it a little too much now, huh? Dang it, I did. Okay. Rats. Well, I will get this sucker figured out eventually. Okay, VV. Okay, let us I think that was better, but I'm not sure. Well, the gap's not as bad, so, I mean, I hate to say it, but this is probably as good as I'm gonna get it at the moment, so, and I don't like that mentality, but that's just the way it's gonna be, I think. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of cheating here. Okay, that's as straight as that one's gonna get. Excuse me, I'm just trying to make this work here. Okay. So, this one's got the curve more to the right than anything else. Okay. We're just working on some railroad stuff here. So if you'll give me a hot moment, I think we'll be okie dokie. And I know people are like, why did I just do that? Okay. I know people are probably like, well, why are you, what the, oh, there it is. Why are you building this stuff now like this? I mean, you should be focused on the rail facilities or the building to logging camp and stuff. And you know what? You aren't wrong in the least. But I have found that that's always the hard part, is the yard seems to come last, and when you do the yard last, then you're trying to figure out how to put the yard together after you've already got a big freaking mess and you're dealing with it all. See, this is the problem that I see right here. They're both turned, or they're all facing this way. See that? Okay. I think I have a solution. But first, it's going to require some demolition here. We are going to demolish the facilities first. Boom, boom. Now we're going to demolish the rails. I tried to demolish all once. Ended badly for me. Wound up demolishing everything around it, so it was a big pain in the butt to fix. Come on. There you go. I don't know why you're being weird about demolishing. Okay. Aspen gold. Okay. So I'd rather you aim this way. Right? Okay, it's still not angled the way I would like it, so we're going to delete it again. Yard work. Isn't it an absolute joy? Okay. I know what you're thinking. Why did I just build that building there? It's because I have a thought. A terribly awesome idea too. So if I work on doing my best to match these up, I will at least have a hopefully, useful location for this thing. Needed it further back, didn't I? This is the hardest part of this game, is trying to line stuff up where you want it. You kind of know where you want it, but then just trying to make the stupid game put it where you want it is the hardest part. Okay. I'm half tempted just to stick with the Aspen blue, gold, the Alpine blue or whatever the heck it is, because of the absolute annoyance that this thing has become to me trying to get it to do otherwise. Okay. How bad is it? It's still bad, I'm sure of it. Yeah. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about this at this point, unfortunately. I'm not given much of an option here, so I'll just get better at laying this in the future. I'm gonna have to come back through and fix all this junk, I'm sure, because that's just the way this game winds up making you do stuff. You gotta come back through and like re-engineer a lot of stuff. In some regards, it might almost be easier to... Oh, I got a little bit better there. To build a roundhouse, but with the way things are laid out in this game, that is not necessarily the case. Okay, so how do I want to approach this? Alrighty, so... let's think. I've got 1, 2, 3 sheds. That's 6 locomotives. Let's build a 4th shed because, well, if nothing else, A, practice makes perfect, and B, because nothing says futility like utility. Plus, ooh, look at that. I got it close there. Oh, I got it close there. Hey, I got better at it. Look at that. Woohoo! 14th times the charm, I guess? Okay. So. Now, we're going to have to figure out how I want to set this facility lead up. Let me build my lead this direction. So that's where it's going to get fun, horrific, and tastic. Is trying to figure out if I mean, it looks like it's a long enough run, so it theoretically should be. We're gonna come over here, rails. Gotta take you out so I can build this guy right here. Okay. Now, this is where we're going to have to make some other decisions here. Theoretically, I would put my... Let's see. If this is the engine facility location, I would need the firewood depot and the water depot and all that other stuff somewhere that I can gain easy access to it by a switch so I can unload and add materials to it as we need. Obviously, it would be best to have it like right about, let's just drop it here for the theory's sake, right about here. I know it's not lined up right, but right about here is where I would, I mean, in this general vicinity is where I would want it. But that can't work because of its location. Because I'd have to build another switch up there. Do it. So this lead is okay. But I need to figure out where I'm going to put this facility. So we're going to delete facility again really quick. Let's see. If I were to dump a switch right here, I would put, would it be a right-hand switch? No, I'd probably put in a left-hand switch. Actually, let's do this. Remove rails. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let us also remove this rail here, because I want a longer stretch run. Actually, no. Let's click remove rail here. Oof, I almost knocked off my bridge. Okay, straight rail. Straight rail. Okay. Now, if I put in a left-handed switch here, right here. Okay. So that gives me enough room to get to there pretty well. Boom, boom. Come on. There it goes. And then I did just a straight shot, so I can't screw this up, see? And the game can't screw it up for me either because it should be good. Okay, so there. And then I went and I decided to go bang, bang. Yeah, I know I'm doing this the hard way, but since I don't have an actual straight snap, I'm just working on building out a long straight section here so I can kind of figure out where I put a stinking log stuff, because the sidetrack needs to be long enough that I can comfortably put a the facility. It has to be wide enough that I can work with it too in the future as well. That's where we're going to run into some problems, isn't it? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so the switch seems to be far enough back that after laying a decent amount of these little guys, we are able to make some decent amount of headway. I can still, if I were to put a switch here, I'd put a, well, let's just do it. Let's just put a, no, I'd put a left-handed switch here. No, a right-hand switch. I'd put one right-hand switch here. And I would do boom, boom, and then I'd put a left, well, I'd probably do the left-handed switch this, come on, that side, right? Oof. Demolish this, demolish that. Okay, it still needs to be a left-handed switch, but I think it's gonna need a bit of more of a curve. Well, I mean, this gives me a long enough run to technically, theoretically, make it work. What the heck happened there? Oh, what the heck? Come on, say what? Okay. Okay, so that's locked in like that. Let's do it like that, shall we? Okay. Alright, then let's pivot you straight ahead, shall we? I think we are going to have an issue, huh? Or maybe you're gonna be pretty damn on the money. It's a pretty long little lead out, though, isn't it? Well, I've also got to consider this. I've got to put... Let's see. Let's demolish this guy here. So that's gonna go to those two switches there, right? So then this one needs to have a switch. Let's connect this to this. Really? Okay, well, apparently. Excuse me. I can't believe somebody's actually watching this wonderful little video of mine that I'm making, so thanks. Hope you're not disappointed. So, let us play Connect the Track with this one up here. I think I need... I don't like how long these leads are, but I really don't think I have much of a choice. Given just how, awkward these buildings are going to be for me. I think... this might be a tiny bit of a problem, huh? Okay. Swing it this way a little bit. Okay. Well, I mean, if nothing else, I can at least park cars onto here as well. Yay. But I think the lead needs to be stupid long. That does bring up a problem, though. The track leads this direction. Where's the fueling facility supposed to work out, and how am I supposed to... Oh, this is going to be a pain in the nuts. Oh, it wasn't Railroads Online. It wouldn't be fun now, would it? Excuse me. So, let's do the fun part now. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now, I know I'm going to need another switch. The right-handed switch is just not going to work again, so we're going to go with the left-handed turn switch here. Okay. That should theoretically cover these two up. Okay. Now we're going to have a bit of a problem, aren't we? That switch stands gonna be a little bit in the way, and I still got two more tracks. I might have to space those guys out a bit more, because just the way things are looking, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to space them, because let's see, we're just gonna eyeball this thing really bad here. I don't intend on doing too much work to it at the moment. Or just aiming to snap it in there really quick. Just to kind of get an idea of just how frustrating this is about to get for me. Because I've got a feeling it's going to be really frustrating here in a second. I know I could have done that better, but like I said, we're just... Right now, I just spitballing the heck out of this, trying to get this to work. I might have to... I probably... Let's just do this. Knock that out. Let's just... I probably should have put 3, honestly. That's probably what I should have done, honestly. Let's see. Okay. We are going to need at least 3 to get by it. 1. And I know it's going to make this all janky, but I don't really have much of an option at this point. I just need to get this way. Okay. So, a right-handed switch. Would work, but it won't. If I were to put the right-handed switch about here, it would be a problem. Okay, so we're going to have to do this right here, this right here, this right here. Okay, we should probably... I don't like these switches. They are not designed for this kind of job. Honestly, they are just too unwieldy, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, so let's do a left. No, it's going to be a right-hand switch after all. Damn it. Okay. And shoopity-doop. Okay. What if I got a right-handed switch and I stuck it right about here? Okay, that means I'm going to need a left-handed switch. Okay. Well, what we're going to have to do is some rail demolishment, obviously. Let's knock these out right here. Let's leave that first facility in place. Okay, the first facility we're going to leave in place. The next 3 we're going to push to the left. Okay, we are going to demolish facilities. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Facility, Aspen Gold. So, we are going to widen you up to about... I wish I could get different angles and views in this thing, but I can't. I'm gonna try to put it in line with the, Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's close enough to being in line. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. This spread, though, should allow me to... Come on. Get better... I don't know about better trackage, but, yeah. Don't think it's going to interfere with anything. It's right at the edge, though. Um. Oh crap! I just realized something. They're all in a semi-angled state. But I do see one super awesome positive thing. I actually have more room to play with now that I've pushed him over like that. So I will delete rails. Let us start by deleting this guy here and this guy here. Okay, so actually I'm kind of thinking of a different solution here to the plan. Let's just knock all of this stuff out. And I'm just gonna build them up straight up here for a minute. Take these tracks and just build them straight out and then kind of try to connect them that way, shall we? Let's see how that plan goes. I would say it can't be worse than my other plans, but I don't know. Honestly, at this point, anything's fairly possible. Let's see. Oh, I know. I'm dumb. Here, let's do this instead. Let us grab a perfect starting point here. And then let me grab another one just to get started right. Okay, we'll do that for this side as well. Oh, there you are, okay. Well, this way I can at least have two to start me off with, right? And this is if I had a third or second person helping me out here. I could get in the track-laying tool and they could, okay, so. This one's gonna swing left. Obviously, it's going straight is not gonna work. But we've at least got a guidance now to figure out where straight is. And it's not where I would like it to be, but it's okay. So, we are going to take you straight as far as straight will take me. Okay. I know, like I said, this seems stupid and it doesn't seem smart to me either at this point. But if nothing else, it at least gives me an idea of where I can start and how I possibly could start. Okay. Okay, lock it straight. Notice how this is not straight either, 100%. Okay, good enough. So I'm just trying to get an idea. I think I need to turn, you know what? I'm gonna delete all this crap again. Ugh, yard facility work is an absolute pain in the butt. Oh man. I am not liking these buildings. They are just such an absolute monstrosity to deal with. Okay. I'm going to do this. Like this. Okay. So instead of it going like this, I'm just going to angle it like this. And then too much of an angle maybe? Let's see. That's a little bit of an angle, but I think honestly that'll probably be the best option for this track, because it's got the widest kick over, but then that means I could actually put a switch. Probably let's put a switch right here. Okay, let's put a switch in line with this track right here. Let's put it as a left side switch, shall we? Okay. So then let's say we put the switch here. Like this. So that means all I'd have to do would be to put another switch, theoretically, another left turning switch back. here? Okay. I feel like this has been an exercise in absolute futility and utility. Yard work, yard building, yard stuff is just... It's a pain. This game does not make it easy. It's not easy to plan your layout with this stuff here, so... I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave those facilities the hell alone for the time being. And I suppose what I should work on right now is my layout for the cross-through track. Okay, so let's just plant the facility. So let's plant the lumber right about here, okay? Well, that's good. That ain't gonna work, so it needs to be further down, doesn't it? Okay. How much further down, and can we make a pass-through track? That'll be the goal, I think. I may not be able to do this right. I don't know. This is more troublesome than I thought it was going to be, unfortunately. It's just... It's bogging me down really bad right now, I think. I mean, I could try building a facility over here, but it won't really work because I don't know how to get anything to work with it. Ugh. I'm trying to build a non-dead-end facility for the track because I'd like to not be able to... Of course, that didn't land right, did it? Why would it land right? That's like asking for the moon and the Mars settlement to line up, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay. Because I need at least a 3 or a 4-car train to come through and... what do you call it? My brain just suddenly decided not to work. Okay, that's brilliant. I love it. I would need to have a big enough track consortium here to get this thing to... Okay, let's open it up to about... I don't know what this number is. I can't tell because... Yay, thanks for the Switch not telling me what it's in the way of. Okay, let's just go with it, I think. Oh my goodness gracious. Son of a gun. This is where it gets troublesome sometimes. The challenge, the struggle, the frustration, it's all real, ladies and gentlemen. It's not as easy as I would like it to be, unfortunately. It gets to a point and you're just like, really? What the heck, man? Okay. Okay. Hello? There you go. I don't know why you're not connecting up when you need to. Okay. Left alt. Control this direction. I want a 20-degree curvature, I think, on you. I got a bot on this stupid chat box that I gotta deal with here in a minute, but I don't really feel like dealing with it. I know that sounds stupid, but I just don't. Okay. Really? Oh my goodness gracious. Game. How in the hell can you screw this stuff up so fucking bad it just becomes a goddamn nightmare to work with? The track line on this game is such an absolute fucking joke. And yet I still play this game. Must be something that's causing me to be stupid over it, but hey, whatever. It's definitely not like the real railroad where it's a lot easier to do this kind of shit. Okay, well now, theoretically, the track is okay. Now, let's see. The way that it's set up right now, I have two options. I could leave the left track alone and just turn that into like a big loop around. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, let's try this instead. God damn it. How did I fuck that up? Really? Game. Well, this is what I mean. You need to have a way to make the fucking track straight. Because the... I think... Okay, oh, we're gonna do this again, I guess. Okay, so theoretically, we should be able to make this a straight run. Of course we couldn't. Are you... Goddamn game. Really? You've got to be fucking kidding me. I don't know how this is gonna go. I should have deleted all that shit, but whatever. It's good enough. Okay, well. Now that half of the battle might have been over, which I don't think it is, because this sand location is about to become the next big pain in my victim neck. Okay. Well, theoretically it should. Should work, I don't know. Well, yes and no, it doesn't work. It works perfectly where it's located. The problem winds up being the location of the spout needs to be, I don't know, I guess about here? Here, maybe. So, edge of the rail, okay. As you can tell, I've put a lot of these together. Not really. Why do I feel that's gonna be a derail issue? Sand house facilities. How can you be such a pain in the butt? I don't think you're supposed to be that close. I don't know. We'll see. I think that'll be where it needs to be. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. It shouldn't have any clearance issues. Okay, well, the last one would be the water tower. I think that will do there. And I'm going to put another one on the other end because... Oh, hey, let me check this over today. Yeah. Oh, good. No clearance issues. Because we can park the locomotive while we're getting water and fuel at the same time, huh? Because that would be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? Okay. I think that will be the perfect location. Okay, well, we're going to save this in slot 2 because this is a lot of modifications that, fingers crossed, will be useful. Okay, so I have a basic way to water, fuel, and sand at my locomotives coming in, going out. Yeah, that's hopefully the solution to the problem here. So anything coming in, coming out. I gotta go deal with these bots. Give me just a second. I do apologize. Remove. And hide this user. And then go to you. Remove the comment. And then hide this user on this channel. Okay, good enough. House cleaning taken care of. Alright. Okay. Now, I guess I should do this. Let me go ahead and start throwing down some switches, shall we? Well, I guess my next thought would be what to do with this stuff over here. Because I know how to get this thing fueled up and facilitated. I like the way this designed, so I like the design here. I guess... You know, I don't know what to do with this facility yet. And I don't have a whole lot of people who can give me some good pointers that are on or awake or anything like that. Okay, let's lock this into position. Okay, let's do this instead. Boom. Let's make this where I begin the curve pretty early on and see if I can't try this into a bit of a balloon track, shall we? Let's lock it on here. Somebody sent the message somewhere on something, so let me go check that out really quick, ladies and gentlemen, which I know y'all won't mind because there's not many people, if anybody, watching this silly little video of mine, so... Dan says he'll be on. Well, he's probably going to be on by the time I get home, so... I mean, he'll probably be getting on by the time I'm supposed to be getting off, or we'll be wanting to get off. Okay, let's drop that. Yeah, do not like that, Sam. I do not like that at all. Ugh. And I can't make it a runaround to the side because why? I'd have to run it all the way around, and that would be an absolute... I'd say an absolute pain in the ass, but it's actually not a god-awful half-bad idea at this point. But... excuse me, would prefer not to mess with that, but... let's try to liven the curve up to, let's say, 33, 34. We'll go 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. Okay, so that's a nice little balloon loop that I can operate with, I think. It feels like an absolute freaking waste, but I mean, short of anything else, I am pretty out of thoughts, out of ideas, out of not options per se, but definitely out of thoughts and ideas at this point. Because the rest of this area over this way, I'm going to work on turning it into track, train, and maintenance facilities for the rest of the train stuff here. So I'm going to delete that. Okay. So I need to grab you. We are going to take you for a little spin, dear. Okay. Right there. Okay. So now I'm going to put in a left-hand or a right-hand switch. What do I want? No, we're going to go with the left-hand switch here. Okay. Put a left-hand switch. We're going to come over here. We're going to put 1 diamond. We're going to put in a right-hand switch here. And then I'm going to put in 2 diamonds. I think. I'm going to put 2 diamonds in. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It should put 2 diamonds in. And then we're going to go with a left or a right-hand switch. I don't know yet. Let's go with the right-hand switch, I guess. Yeah, let's go with the... well, let's see. If I want the left-hand switch, what would it look like? Yeah, let's go with the right-handy switch. Okay. And then come here. Demolish. Demolish. Put in 1. put in a left-handed switch right here. Okay. Demolish you. Okay. Oh, I should have kept the demolish tool out. Okay, good. Demolish you. Put in a one-piecer for you. Okay. Let's put in a left-hand switch here. Okay. Then let's put 2 diamonds here. But I'm not going to put any more switches just yet. Okay. Because let's see here. This switch will facilitate this one. This one can facilitate 2 barns tracks. Okay. This switch can facilitate 2 tracks. So this right here, this will need to facilitate 2 tracks right here. Okay. Let's go to a left-hand switch. Okay. Actually, let's shorten it up by 1. I think that's going to be the way to go for this particular unit. Okay. And I said a left-hand switch, right? Yes. Okay. And then we'll demolish that. Okay, then I will want a left-hand switch, maybe? Yeah, I want a left-hand switch, but I'll need to point it with this like that. Okay. Then I'm going to want the switch left-handed this direction, I think. Okay. So let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. That theoretically should be enough for the barns, although I do see that there's going to be an issue because of this one right here, and I don't know if I have enough space to put these things down. Yeah, the switches are too fucking long. At least they feel like they're too damn long anyways. Okay, well, I know that we're going to want to put this barn probably about here, I think. Okay, let us try to match them up. Okay, boom. 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 Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Alright. I mean, I need to do a little bit of... Is that the switch stuff? That is the switch. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know if I can do a whole lot more with that. I can try going a little straighter here. And then just kind of give me a little bit of a bend over. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, hold on. Track laying. Yay! Not having the good proper tools to lay proper track is always a good time in my opinion. And yes, I'm being egregiously facetious. Okay. That actually turned out halfway decent. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, but I just, wow, I didn't do half bad apparently. Okay. Boom, boom. Locked, loaded, and rolling. Okay, let us hook this one up too. Okay, good enough. Well, time to lay the next big golden aspen barn here, which I think will work out better if I can keep it back. It's hitting something or others. Let's see if it's gonna have any interference with anything. Everything looks to be okie dokie, so we'll see. I got a feeling that track's gonna fuck me right in the back end of it all. Okay, well, it's gonna be a challenge once again to try to get these things to line up right, but I mean, this is yard lead track, so theoretically it ain't gonna be pretty, but it ain't gonna be awful either. I did not like how that turned out. I did not like that at all, Sam. I am. Okay. Let's see. I have a feeling, yes, it is just a little bit. Damn. Okay, it is a little bit too on the long side, unfortunately. Or far away side, I guess, would be the better answer to that. Okay. I'm not a fan of it, but I mean, it does work, so. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a fan, but it is working, so I absolutely can't whine about it too hard. Okay, well, from what I have seen, further back is better back. It gives me a little bit more room to work with the tracks so they don't come up so awful, because you don't really get a whole lot to work with and play with right here, so it does kind of suck. Really? How the hell did that get missing? Ugh. Well, like I said, we are playing with forces that I can't control. Okay, well, that's good news. The bad news is I don't know if I can get this next facility to work. On the bright side, though, I cannot get that particular location to work. Okay. Well, it's time for some good old-fashioned rail demolition to go on here. Come on. Really? Okay. Well, I got most of what I was aiming for hooked up, so I count that as a hell of a win. I mean, I am pleasantly shocked, surprised, and flabbergasted at the success of this endeavor. Believe it or not, this is the farthest I've ever got on a rail facility, so congratulations, I have succeeded my mission, Captain. The not so good part is, well, I've still got to figure out how to build my fourth facility. People go, well, why don't you just not do it right away? I was like, well, you know, when in Rome, I mean, I guess the thing to do, I got 3. I suppose what I could do is I could just make the next set turn to the left and use that space over there. Is kind of the thought that just sort of popped into my head, is just set this at a I don't know, I can't see, dang it. I hate switches because they're royal. Ooh, that is not good. As much as I really wish they had a better tool for laying track. I really do. Ugh. Okay, come on. I mean, I know I want a curve, but these switches are just not designed for the curvatures that I need or want. And again, they're nice switches, but they just don't have the spread or the they're like big ass mainline road switches. They're not designed for yard track, because I work for the real railroad. Like I've said before, I work at as a real railroad. I've actually been a real conductor. I work on maintenance away for a really big company, which I am not telling what it is because my really big company can get really pissy about me telling where I work and who I work for and all that fun stuff. So I'm not telling anybody because I am not committing career suicide over here. I'm sorry, y'all are nice people, but it's not worth it. But suffice to say, I have worked with yard switches that have, I mean, I've seen number 9 switches that are just like, you go on, that's a 20-foot stock point and stock rail and switch point. And you're going, that's a 20-foot stock rail, or like a 15-foot or 18-foot switch point. I mean, we're talking like some small stuff. And this is just, they feel way too big. They don't have a, you can't like set them on a wider curve. So if you need a wider curving switch, you just can't get that. Which can suck. And typically does suck. Okay. I really hate this track right in front of me, because had that track not been there, I could have just curved my track a little bit, and then like right here in this curve I could just boom, boom, boom. But no, I can't do that. That'd be too smart for me, or them, I suppose. Okay, so I cut my track laying off a little early, but it's okay. I think I can hold my own now. Okay, let's curve it a little bit more. I need a little bit straighter section here. Boom. 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 Now, I will have to go to my variable grade work, and this is where we're going to have fun. Really? This is... oh, it's that goddamn invisible box. And this is why this track area fucking sucks, because you have this invisible fucking wall that you can't do shit with. So, like... track laying stops right about here. See that? There's this invisible fucking wall that I can't do shit with. For invisible, or not invisible, but for a track that I have absolutely no control over. God damn it, that sucks. This is the kind of shit that I wish they could get rid of on this game. Because it absolutely sucks nuts. Okay, well, I at least now know where my invisible wall begins and doesn't end. So, that being said, I would have to put in a left turning switch if I want to make anything useful this direction. Which I will. I will put in an invisible switch. I will put in a switch, and I will come over here and do some logging, because... you know, everybody needs a good logging every so often. But, I guess I should save my success on slot number 2 now. So... if I had anybody that would be willing to, I'd share what I've made, but... I don't think anybody's going to want to see this mess of a yard that I've built. Oh, these track facilities would have been so much better if I would have been able to actually have a real fucking, that. I'm so upset at that stupid track behind me and that stupid wall, too. It's frustrating. Well, I suppose I won't need anything over this way. See, there's that invisible wall. It's just this whole little region right here. Once you get in, you just, you know... Yeah, it's this whole little region right here. Just an invisible wall that you... I mean, it stops right about here. It's just frustrating, for sure, but I think I'll be able to get beyond it right about... Okay, so... I think the track... Yeah, the track will work. Okay, I can do it this way. So then I'll just curve off to the left here, I think. That's... let me save this really quick, because that would suck. I do all this stupid work, and something catastrophic happens to the game. I have to try to rinse and repeat, and that would just... Oh, man, that would irritate me to no freaking end. I would so be upset at that. Okay, so... We're going to do some groundwork. I like doing the variable grade, because at least then it doesn't seem to screw up nearly as bad. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We're just going to go way far out, because, like I said, this is going to be a whole little train facility area. I mean... In the future, I would like to do more, but... Hoping when they get another map, it'll just be a lot better. Better thought out, better laid out, better organization, to be perfectly honest with you, because this, like, the whole yard down here kind of sucks. I mean, I guess they weren't assuming anybody's going to build anything down here, but I mean, when you think about it, it's kind of the central point of the whole yard in the game, you know. I mean, look at the map. It tells you that you're gonna have to come back down this way anyways, because you've got so much stuff over here. You've got ironworks, you've got oil field. I mean, technically, if you were building this like a real railroad, you'd have 2 yards, but I mean, I haven't really gotten to the... I don't know what to do with this game, honestly. I like it, but just... In this yard, I mean. Not this game, this yard. I mean, I've gotten some pretty good stuff going on out here. Just, Yeah, I don't know. Let's just keep playing with it, I guess. Well, at least doing it this way, I now have a decent amount of capability. If I want to build to the left and to the right, I can still build my facilities out this direction here. So, I mean, there is that little positive aspect here that I could keep building, which I got 3 buildings for my locomotives and things, and I can make that work theoretically. Let's go with the right-handed switch here. Again, I'm working on building like a bigger yard facility back out here, because why the heck not, right? I mean, it's looking at the map, there's absolutely nothing this direction. So I mean, like the whole location is just, well, let's pull the map up. So if you look at it right here, where we're kind of facing, there's a mountain to the left, mountain to the right. So I mean, this area pretty much winds up being a whole bunch of nothingness. So having it as a maintenance facility location is ideal, because there's literally nowhere else this thing's gonna go, because I can't, in all honesty, I doubt I can get up that mountainside up there. Well, if you look where the T's at, that whole region up that way, no way. There's no way I'm gonna climb that. That's too high. So what I'm thinking is, this side of that I'm standing at right now is just gonna be the ideal place for anything, because back over this way towards the freight depot, as you can see the arrow pointing, that was going to take me into oil field, refinery, and oil works, or iron works, I mean. So that area is no bueno. So anything from the D side to the O, T, D, anything from the E to the POT side, and back this way where that track is and the facilities are at already, that's going to be pretty much the ideal location for what I'm building. So, in all honesty, this is probably the best way, or the best place for this facilities to be put. So that's kind of what I'm thinking I'm just going to work on doing right now, is just building a bunch of potential stuff out here. Let's make this a right-hand switch destination with the right-handed this way. Okay, good. Yeah, put it on the right-hand side of the lead here and just go with the flow, you know? I got another bot I gotta deal with. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Do that. Remove. Okay. And okay, he's hitting on the channel. Okay, good. Let's move. Remove. Alright, good. Alright, perfecto. So, we're going to do a little bit of vlogging again, because a little bit of vlogging never hurt nobody. But, yeah, I mean, as you can kind of see, I got a semi-awesome idea here that might work pretty well. I mean, we have the distance, the range, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is the perfect location to put the rest of the railroad facilities. I mean, I have, if I build that balloon track out, and loop it back up to the other area, I truly believe that this will be the best place to build the rest of the facilities out. So this side will be the facilities maintenance location, and the other side will probably be the other side's going to be the main yard area. I think I've already kind of determined that location to be the best facility area. I mean, this side's good, but it's just the way they designed it, it's just not going to be conducive to my desires. So, I think I'm liking how this area is turning out now. For the longest time, I was like, I don't think it's going to work out very well, but I mean, it looks like if I play my cards right, I can get this to turn out pretty good. You know, I've got, what, 1, 2... Yeah, I got 1 switch, 2 switch. I've already got 3 switches designed. I could drop put 2 of those guys here, or even just one. Probably 1 or 2 of them, put a left-hand switch here, and just start building out this way and building out that way, you know, just go this way. I mean, I have a lot of facility area out here that I could work with. And you're going, well, what are you doing with all these facilities? Well, I mean, they're talking about building in a car shop, so you could, like, change cars, do things to them, blah, 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 blah. They're talking about, you know, being able to rename cars and things, and it'd be kind of cool to have, like, just a rip track type thing, you know, like a real railroad. Be like, oh, hey, this is the track and I mean, it's still part of the yard lead area for the locomotive or outhouse and stuff, but I mean, who's not to say I don't put in a switch somewhere up here that just brings down in this direction? I don't know, it just, it's a work in progress. The game is still early in stages, and I'm early in my development of this design. But hey, I mean, at least it's got a design that's kind of working together and kind of finally coming together in my head of how I kind of want to lay things out. It just took an hour and a half to do so. But, yeah, I guess the next thing is I gotta build the yard. Oh, do I want to build a yard? Oh my gosh, I don't know yet. I need to determine that next. Build the yard or not build the yard. That I'm not sure of. Oh, I don't know why I'm coming this far over. Well, I guess technically I will keep coming this far over, depending on how I build my layout, or the yard lays out, blah blah blah. It is definitely, I mean, I wish I could plant trees and put some stuff back in here, but it has that kind of like, you know, you're in a railroad location or a busy location, because like most real railroads, they don't have, you know, forestry in them. They have straight up clear cut the entire area to do their job or to do their work. So it kind of has that like that vibe of, you know, you're in a railroad slash yard environment, just based purely on how, I mean, you don't really see trees or anything like that unless it's overgrown or neglected or anything to that effect, which, I mean, there are railroads that are like that after time, but I mean, those are usually like, on the main line that I work for, you don't see that, if ever. I mean, it's a big company, don't get me wrong, but I mean, there are some sections of the track are just like, wow, we've really let it get bad. But even then, even at that point, you know, we still have a little bit of desire to try to maintain what we have. Well, depends on the roadmaster, I guess, would be the better option to say there. So, okay, let's see. This white snow makes it really hard to work with sometimes. You get that really bright white light, you're just like, I can't see shit! And I know people are probably all like, oh my god, what are you doing? Playing huge swaths and not building a yard proper like, and you're just like, you know what, man? After you've played this game for a hot minute, it's a little bit easier just to say, okay, you have a great plan and an idea, but you sit there and try to figure out where you're gonna lay this track and not have a heck of a time, especially on a yard track. It's one thing to try to build something not yard related, but this is, oh wow, I didn't get that far out in my yard. Oh, what? Okay, interesting. Well, it's good enough there, I think. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna work that much harder at it, I don't think. Well, I mean, not much harder. I think I'm going to come pretty close to, I got about 22 more minutes before I'm going to have to call it a night, or before I'm going to want to call it a night, let's put it that way. Oh, I did not finish off my job, did I? That was brilliant. I do all that hard work for nothing. And then I see that I've got super gaping holes in where I was laying my stuff. Oh, I love it. Okay. And this is where snow on this game sucks, because I can't tell where I've been sometimes. Okay. I think that got it. Only one way to find out, and that is to do a little bit of track laying work. Okay, 9-degree crossovers. And then I think I was gonna go with the right-handed switch, just to keep it fun. You know, and then go off the right-hand switch again and just keep going. And see where it goes, you know? Boom. Boom. You know, I mean, here we go. Here's a prime example of fun. So I've got now a lot more switches and a lot more leads, so... Although this does give me some interesting ideas on how to make the yard leads. You know, start off with one. I need to get Crusher on my game to help me out with the yard. I want to figure out how many yard tracks or how many different cars we have currently in game, and then try to build a yard based on that number. At least capable of 20 cars? Well, no, I need like a lot more cars. I want like empty lead, well, and I say empty, I kind of want like a yard lead for empties and a yard lead for filled of each type of class. So, well, anyways. It doesn't look too sharp, honestly. It looks pretty good. So the game tool didn't do too awful on this curve here. I'm glad I didn't try to put a switch up in here. That would have been... That would have ruined the 3 facilities here. For sure, for sure. I think they turned out really good, surprisingly. So I at least have 6 locations to park my equipment at, and then they're fairly, well, I say fairly long. You could at least park one in each bay, and then probably one on this lead here and one on a lead over there. So you could probably park 5 locomotives. Well, let's see here, 6, 7, 8. You can probably park about 8, maybe 9 locomotives, depending on the lead you're using. Because, I mean, you could get one on this lead, one on this lead, and you could probably put another one on this lead, if that makes any sense. So, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I wish I could change my targets, and I could just tell, like, track 5 and 6... Like, this would be like track... This would be like lead, and this would be like track 6. So it's like line for the lead. This would be like track 6. I wish I could do that, but we can't do that because that hasn't been designed as a feature. Even though they teased and taunted with having the signs and things for the game. You're just like, no, why? Why taunt us? Look at that. You can see where I've put my facilities at. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This crap right here where... I mean, it's right in your way. And it's just so damned annoying. It just... Ugh, it's sort of infuriating, honestly, at times. Anyway, so... But yeah, so you can see this is the little box of hell that kind of fucked me up. Because like I said, if I would have been able to go where that curve starts going, if I would have just curved it over, I could have put another facility, boom, right where this thing's at. Honestly, I wish they would have put this in a non-existent part of the game. Because if you got out of the map, you can actually see that there's a place that they could have done a little replication of this area and just used it as kind of a dead zone that you wouldn't actually take up valuable game space like we are here, but they didn't, unfortunately. So, but let's see here. I got a caboose, so I got 1, 2, 3. Let's just do it this way. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 car types. So if we have 7 car types, let me think. 7 car types means, at least 7 tracks. Each one capable of at least 20 cars, but I'd kind of lean more towards 30, 40 car tracks. I mean, 30 cars is decent. That's a lot. I mean, well, the caboose track, maybe I only need 10, 12 cars, because cabooses would be the I don't think it'd have 10 or 12 trains running at any given time. I'd like to have a large operation, but I just don't foresee it happening at the moment. As much as I would like it to happen, I don't really know. Okay, well, let me save this game into slot 2 once again, because I think I'm happy. I am actually satisfied with the way it turned out. I have 2 water towers, a sand tower, because this way, as we're filling up the locomotive, we can be watering it as well. I have a way to, at minimum, get logs and lumber up in here. Wood of any kind anyways. To stick in here, break it up, and turn it into fuel for the locomotives. So, it is good. I think it'll be fine. I think the unloading platform is close enough. I think it looks good, honestly. I'm surprised at how well it turned out. It turned out really good. So this is the... Oh, I should probably fix a little bit of this, shouldn't I? Let me go ahead and demolish one more. And then let's just rail it all together. By doing it like this, I'll delete 3. I think I can do 3. Come on. You not wanting to delete? But by doing it like that, it helped out a lot to try to set the track straight. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I now have figured out I can only do 2 at a time if I want to try to keep this thing nice and straight. Or at least as straight as the game's gonna let it get. But, I mean, still a lot better than what I was doing. I know it's an absolute pain in the neck. I don't like it either. Come on. There it goes. I gotta remember to start listening to that sound, or for the sound. There it goes. Boom. Bang. And then look at that. See? Perfectly straight, ironically enough. So, yeah, it works like a miracle, like a charm, man. So, that's my secret, and I'm sticking to it. And I know it's gonna take. It takes a lot longer to do the job, but I mean, the results honestly speak for themselves at this point. Uh-huh. Like I said, it takes longer, but I love the end result. It is a beautiful concoction of laying straight track, and it helps. Oh, it will help so much when the layout starts coming together, and I want to start running faster trains or longer trains that won't have to worry about breaking couplers and all that crap. And just, you have no idea how much this helps in the game. Being able to set the track straight and have a beautifully laid out straight section of track. Because now take a look at this. See that? It looks perfect. Like straight up beautiful. Like you couldn't get any better than this. Like no little janky wankies, nothing. It's just mwah. And so that's kind of, I mean, like, I kind of screwed up. You can kind of tell that I did it right here when I laid this little section of track, because this right here is original. This right here is actually not original. But you can't really tell who did what and how it got laid. And then if you look at the switch over here, it's the same story. The switches look good. Well, I mean, most of it looks good. You can tell where I've had my little kerfuffles and laying it myself, but I mean, like, take this thing for example. You can see that little blah, blah, blah. But we're not complaining about that. We're not even going to talk about that. So I guess the next up thought is we need to start building to sawmill. Yay. That's gonna be fun. So gotta build the sawmill, then build to log camp, and then go from there. Oops, let's save in slot 2 again. So with any luck, I should probably just drop a couple of these down just to get a good straight path ahead of me here. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to go left or right. I mean, I know I need to go left. I just don't know. What the heck? Okay, that's a little bit weird, but alright. I will deal with it. Okay, so if I were to take off, I probably need to start the track length. Let's do variable grade, because that's just the way to go. Okay. I'm thinking 13 degrees. And this is supposedly on a... what the heck? Okay, this is supposedly on a... the 0 degrees. Okay. I don't like that it keeps getting taller and taller. Maybe it's because I went through a little bit of a valley there. Okay, let's grab the groundwork. Let's do variable grade again. Let's keep going straight. And then let's alt-click that. So let's do a map. Okay. We are coming up to to the sawmill area. Okay. Now, I'm not quite sure how I want to take this in. Oh, hey, look at that. I got a 0.25 gradient. Leave it at 0 if I can leave it at 0. I think it'll be okay. Now we're coming in at a bit of a curve here, so let's curve it to the right a little bit here. Actually, let's curve it a little bit less. I'm thinking going to the right is going to be the better option here, but I'm not 100% certain at the moment. We're just gonna plant it there. Well, at least I can still see the gradients. I mean, that's good news, is I can still see the grade. So it's not terribly bad. We're gonna lock it in again. We're still aiming straight enough. I think I might just keep going straight with this. Okay, so here's where I see we're gonna have some problems. We're gonna take it up to a 1.5% grade, I think. And then we're going to plant it because we're getting a little bit on the... Okay, we're climbing a little too much now, I think. Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to plant. Then we're going to come ahead. What if we level it out? No, I think leveling it right there is probably good enough. Okay. Well, let's just go back to... let's just do a 0.5%, huh? Try to keep it where we're not going... Okay, what if we did a full percent? How would that look back behind us? Okay, it looks decent enough. We're dealing with a little bit of mess here. We are coming in pretty straight on. Okay. Map. Okay. What if we came up to an actual percent at this point? Okay. And if we came up to a 0.25% or 0.5%? We came up a 0.5%, I think we'll be okay. And we plant it there. And then we just, oh wow, we'd have to come down a lot, wouldn't we? Goodness gracious, all these dead gum bots. What the heck's up with you guys? Okay, let's see. I don't know. That's, don't like the way that kind of laid out. I should have gone to the right, I think, because now we're going to have the issue of... well, tell you what, since we're this dadgone close to Sawmill, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting me a little bit of thinning of the forest. Oh, hello, Tony. It's going. I was gonna probably call it here in the next 30 minutes or so on the game. I needed to come further down. I went too far up north. Okay, that's where I got screwed up. I should have gone... not sure. I should have gone further right, or in this case, I guess the proper term would have been east. Or more northeast, I suppose. Hey, Tony, I should make you a moderator on my YouTube channel so you can find these bots and knock them off for me. I should do that right now, actually, just because. But, let's see. But nobody else watches this show anyway, so hey, the bots help, I guess, somehow. Okay. Knocking trees down left and right. Oh, have you seen my my yard, Tony? I built, well, I say yard, my maintenance facility section of the railroad. I think it turned out pretty dang nice, honestly. So, I'll have to show it to you when you get a chance, if you're willing to jump on. Of course, I don't know if or when you'll want to jump on, but hey, no rush, no harm, no foul. I gotta be up at like 7:30 in the morning, so I figure if I go to bed somewhere between 11, that's right, 12 o'clock, midnight. Midnight, what do you call it? Yeah, midnight-ish. Oh, 11. God bless me. I'm on mountain time for some reason. Between 12:30 and 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll be okay. 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep I can work with. Let's see. Blah-de blah blah blah. Let's see. Hopefully you're not too terribly bored watching me cut down trees again, Tony. It seems to be the life of starting off on building yards and trackage. Hopefully the track laying segment wasn't too terribly boring when I had to make my facility location. It is definitely a chore and a half, though. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna make a loop in this area, because the loop's the best way, honestly. I kind of wish I could make it like a with a diamond for the loop. That would be fun. But I don't know how to do that yet. Ooh, hello, tree. Let's see. I am not on the Discord chat, by the way, Tony. I figured that'd be better off if I was just soloing it for the time being. Not a whole lot to talk about if nobody else can join the game. But if you get on, let me know. I'll keep an eye on my little chat box over here. I still can't believe how Dan's gonna try to take his railroad through, man. Oh, did Dan tell you that we finally built his bridge to nowhere? Or, not bridge to nowhere, bridge to smelter? It was an absolute nightmare. It's gonna be a fun ride, though, to watch that train go down a 3.5% snaking bridge in the canyon. It literally goes from one side of the canyon wall to the other in a big old, multiple times, I think like 4 times it goes from one side of the canyon to the other, trying to kill altitude, just turning it into just a gigantic sidewinding bridge. It was a pain in the ass to build yesterday, or whenever I helped build it. And then we spent a whole bunch of time grinding to get them from cars and things. It was an enormous pain in the nuts. How did that one tree escape my wrath? I don't know, but it did. Treatus accomplishes. I know I should be building a track to logging camp. I need to just go up to logging camp and just start clear cutting that area too, because that might help me a little bit. I really do hope that they bring back. Oh, he did show you. Okay, cool. I do wish they would bring the ability to plant trees back after you cut a bunch of them down. I have to cut a bunch of trees down in order to kind of get an idea, because since I don't get an aerial view, if I don't see a land formation, I don't know how to build around it or what to do with the yards. I may not build a yard down here. I think I might just stick to what do you call it? A loop and a few extra tracks. Maybe a few facilities, you know, like 4 or 5 tracks, just to like some log cars, like a string of tracks for like some log cars, lumber cars, and cordwood cars. This way, this facility right here could be used to feed the what do you call it? The smelter, logging camp, and what's the word? And get everything. Well, I know he wanted to go through that pass. It was crazy. But, I mean, I would like to have at least, let's see here. I know smelter needs cordwood, but that's a logging camp thing. I know, what is it? Oil refinery needs wood. Not wood. Not oil refinery, what is it called? Oil field. Oil field needs beams. No, they need lumber, not beams. Lumber. I know oil refinery needs... Not... God bless me. Oil field needs lumber. I know iron ore needs lumber and beams. I know the coal mine needs beams as well. So, and I think... what's the name of that stupid thing? I can't think of it. The, man, help me out here. What was it? Iron ore, I know, needs it. Smelter needs it. Lumber camp provides it. Sawmill needs logs. Basically, I need a facility here that can supply the needs for iron ore, possibly coal mine, for sure, smelter. So, I mean, this area would be the best for having those things. I see that you're on Discord. Let me get on there here in a sec. Oh, somebody messaged me. I wonder what they wanted. Oh, hey, look, it was Mr. Larsis. There it is. Hello, Tony. How art you, my good man?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. How about you?
Oh, making my way to log camp.
Yep. Man, it's fun being 20-25 seconds behind on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't supposed to be that far behind, but I guess it is.
It is. That's the natural order of YouTube.
Yep, I would imagine so. Cutting down some trees up in here.
Tree yeeting is a thing.
Yes, it is.
Probably the number one thing in all of Railroads Online. Yeeting trees. So how's your track building going so far?
I mean, I haven't built anything too much beyond what you see, well, what you would see in the yard on the maintenance facility area, or maintenance, track, locomotive facilities, whatever you want to call it. Track, locomotive facilities, basically. I haven't
hear
really,
that, brother.
I haven't done much with the yard. It was an absolute pain in my butt trying to figure out how to build what I built for my railroad facilities. I gave up, and I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video again of how I finally managed to make it work. But we will see how well it turns out.
Are you gonna be on tomorrow?
That's kind of the plan, I think.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'll try to join if I can. Right now with my sleeping schedule all messed up.
Oh dear.
So, yeah. Yep. Kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you can always go jump to the beginning of the video and kind of see, well, I say beginning, more like the middle of the live stream, and kind of take a peek at what I was doing and how it turned out. It didn't turn out terribly bad, I don't think. Mostly decent, I think, but you never know.
Yeah. I hear that, man. So I see you were connecting your engine facilities to your tracks.
Yep. You'd have to, like I said, you would probably... I feel like they changed the way that the logging camp looks. Maybe I'm just dumb, or I can't remember anything. Anything
No,
possible.
I think you're remembering right. I noticed that they changed the cordwood cranes.
Yeah, they changed all the
Those
cranes.
used to be on like those used to be on like two separate platforms, kind of like how the log cranes are. Remember that?
No, they're still on separate platforms. What they did is, if you read one of the change notes, is they actually smashed the platforms together so that's where you could load them side by side. That was one of the changes that they made on the game, is they moved the loading platforms next to each other so you could actually load more than one car without having. So you could load two cars right next to each other instead of it being every other. You'd load one, and then you'd have one land on the platform, one miss, one land on the next platform. So you'd have to load every other. So it'd be first car would hit, second car wouldn't, third car would. And so if you had like an odd numbered train or whatever, it was just a bigger pain in the ass to run to and from the platform. So, but thankfully they stopped that problem and they got it solved up better.
Yeah.
Which honestly
It's a
makes
good
life
thing,
better. Oh yeah, definitely.
When you get a chance, show me the cordwood thing, the cordwood platform at log camp. I know it'll be like 20-25 seconds before I see it and comment on it.
Okay, I'm working my way back there. I'm doing some more tree cutting first, so I do apologize.
More tree. No worries, man. More tree sliding.
Mm-hmm.
Did Nathan come onto your server at all?
Today?
I saw he was in chat with you. Yeah.
Yesterday or today?
Today.
He
And
did
yesterday.
a little bit. Yeah, he did talk a little bit. He tried jumping on Dan's yesterday, this morning, whenever it was. He couldn't make it happen there. See, if you look, Tony, you can see that they did push the platforms together. There's that little gap. Where's my... There it is, right here. See that? You can kind of see where they bridged it right there, so...
Yeah, we'll be seeing that in about 15 seconds.
No doubt.
Okay, I'm seeing it now.
Oh, I can't jump on the top of the logs. That sucks. I wanted to be king of the log pile.
Yeah, I see where they put it together, so that's why it looked different to me too.
Well, it feels like they turned the logging facility 90 degrees, honestly. That, or we just came up, the last time we came up from such a weird location that it just doesn't seem the same. I don't know.
No, we came up from a weird location. Doesn't seem the same. We're used to the way that one guy built it.
No, I guess it's the first way that we built it with Tyler. I think we came up this direction and it got all fucking stupid on us because we came up a weird way. Remember?
Yeah, we came up from the like.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we came up from like the north side.
We came up
the south
this
side.
direction, which came up like this, and we did that weird ass little like Y in this way, a Y back there. Okay, I see. We came in a really stupid fucking way.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, because I remember the first time we played this game, you know, we came up from the north side. We had that little 4% hill or whatever that was.
You mean the goddamn disaster we called the railroad?
Yep. By the way, I think I overwrote those files a long time ago.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have a copy somewhere. That's probably the only good thing about being able to have savings of them somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
How did that get all weird? Okay, whatever, just don't care. I can't tell if they put a grate in here already or not. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess I do a little bit of a grate here. Just a little bit of one. Just enough of one to actually say it. There is a bit of a grate here, huh? Not that it matters, because you can't really see shit on this game with the white snow.
It is time for yeeshin of tree deletion. I say once again, it is time for yeeshin of tree deletion in Wales Online. Yeet trees, yeet trees, yeet trees.
Not bad. Damn it. That's bad. I wish there's a way to, like, say I want to, like, lay a perfectly straight rail. Well, I mean, I guess I could just do this.
Yep.
This will work better than what I was thinking anyways. Is it a platform? Oh, I didn't lay that first one straight, did I? Oh, I didn't lay the first one that straight, did I? Damn it all. Damn it all. I had a good plan, Tony. I had a good plan, just didn't lay it right.
You know, it's all about trial and error, dude. It's all about trial and error.
Who's that?
I said it's all about trial and error.
I know, and I said, who's that?
It's nobody.
I'm being funny, Tony.
Ha 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 ha.
You say it's all about trial and error, and I'm just trying to say, who is trial and error?
I guess it just went over my head, man.
That's okay.
Not your fault.
I know.
I tend to have a wry sense of humor.
Well, somebody has to have a wry sense of humor.
Yeah, I just wish I had a better sense of humor.
Close enough.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm seeing that it's not going to let you link it.
Nope. But it's okay. I think
But of course, I'm 20 seconds behind here.
I know. I think my solution works well enough-ish. Well-ish enough-ish.
My dog is pacing. I need to take him out.
Oh, don't shoot him in the backyard, though.
Nah, I'm not gonna shoot him. He's being good.
I know, I'm being funny. Well, as funny as a not funny person can be, I guess. Anyways, talk to you later, Tony. See you soon.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back in a few.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Think that's a little too far.
Of course, you can hear him. Tyson, go out.
Okay, well, you know what? It don't matter if it's not perfectly straight or not. I'm being particularly anal retentive at this point, so let's just get down to brass tacks, shall we? I just got a feeling this thing ain't fucking straight either. Come on. G-Key. Work with me. Work with me, Mr. G-Key. Come, Mr. G-Key, work with me. Oof. That is going to be a derail issue for sure. Man, I am I am striking out on these track lays, man. Yeah, it looks good enough, I think. Or better than what I was doing anyways. I guess my thing is just to try to keep it-ish in the center-ish. And that will be my target goal. Okay, well. Yeehaw! Alright, cowboys. trying to decide what to do. Let's think. Well, I can just lay this little piece of track here. I do need a left turn switch, don't I? Okay. And if I come in from this direction behind me, and I wanted it just as a single, I would need to be over here. Okay. I might start laying down some switches and some basic track without any grade work, just to get a basic idea of kind of what I'm thinking. That seems to be the best option right now that I can think of to help me visualize kind of where I'm going to want to put some things and how to... I might just start building from log camp down to sawmill to try to get an idea of like which path, what way I'd like to take, and my goal is to stick with like 2% grade stuff, or 2.5%, because 2.5 to 2 to 3% seems to be where the sweet spot is for the Eureka. And this way, if we want to do like bigger trains, we would be less likely to run into major issues. I know anything over 4% is gonna be just way the heck out of the way. No, that's a way heck no, right there. So 2%, 2.5, 3%. The 2% is the one I'd like. Nominally, I'd go to a 3% grade if I had to. That's like if I have to, though. Prefer to avoid 3% if at all humanly possible.
All right, everyone. I have most certainly returned.
Oh, good. Now the chat can stop talking bad about you.
Oh, what have they been saying about me?
I don't know. Whatever I thought they wanted to say.
Oh, should I be concerned about your thoughts?
I don't know. Somebody says he wanted to go through the pass. That was you, by the way, saying that comment. So,
I can't remember posting it.
oh, well, I'm glad somebody remembers posting something here. Okay, so if we... I'm just gonna, like, rough sketch this as... I won't say as rough as I can, but it's without grading, without any kind of major work. I'm just gonna kind of like just throw some stuff on the ground, trying to get an idea of kind of how I'd like to lay this thing out, make it work, all that fun crap. You know how that is. I figure it's better to kind of like throw an idea out on the grounds here and kind of make it see how it would work and stuff like that. Okay, so because once I get an idea, a rough one at the very minimum, I can kind of see how I need to do an approach and all that stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna botch the hell out of this turn and curve and all that crap.
At this point, no one is caring.
Nobody watches anyway, so who cares? Okay. So where the switch point is at, it does actually work. So basically, that turn will work well right there. This straight section would actually... Oh, shit. No, it won't work because it's the wrong goddamn track. I need further back, don't I? Oh, shoot balls.
Shootisms and ballsums.
That's the pulpwood. Or cordwood, I mean. Pulpwood. Pulpwood is for freaking making paper in Railroad Tycoon 2. And in real life, technically, too, but hey.
You never know when they're gonna add a pulpwood facility here.
You never know. Maybe it'll be sooner or later. Maybe sooner than later. Who knows? Okay.
Exactly.
So
Who knows other than God knows?
Well, they don't even know when they're gonna get to certain aspects of the game that they've already got mostly developed, like the freaking. I was just complaining about this just a minute ago too. I was complaining about the freaking. Okay, so I need to get it for that switch, for that up there. Okay. So I was complaining earlier to myself about them not having what do you call it? The signs that they've already got all that work done into. They still haven't put them in game yet. So you can't have like signages and shit for figuring out where things are in the game, which kind of sucks, you know.
Things.
Okay. So
Well, Dan, Ben is playing here, and I'm just watching his video here on YouTube.
Who the hell said, oh, I need to go probably delete that person, huh? Stupid
Vanrut.
fucking bot. Okay, well, let me go. Let me just make you an admin there, Tony. This way you can...
Yeah.
Add as moderator. There you go. Now you can go jerk with crap if you want to play with it. You can even ban Dan for all I care.
Dan is not the bannable. You are now a moderator. The creator trusts you to help them build a positive, safe community. You can now delete inappropriate messages.
Yay.
Put a participant in timeout. Hide someone from the channel. And manage messages held for review.
Also, Dan gets to get tortured watching me play this stupid game.
Dan is halfway home.
Sounds like a
Yay.
bot to me.
Not the Dan bot. No, not the Dan bot.
The damn Dan bot.
Okay, I'm waiting for another bot to pop up so I can exercise my full moderator powers again.
What have I done? I've created a monster. I just knew it. Close, but not quite a cigar. Facilities. Oh, would help if I actually clicked the dumb thing, wouldn't it?
By the way,
hello?
Dan, when you do get home, you know where to find us. Ooh, another bot has popped up. Is this Vor? No.
Vorno?
Literally you know, when they spell no, it's like NGO. It's basically like the Vietnamese last name of no. So I'm going to delete that too.
Yeah.
Not because of the Vietnamese spelling, you know, because that's actually kind of a cool last name, actually. But like, it's a bot, so I got to delete it because it's a Russian bot, actually.
You know,
Russian bot.
ironically enough, it looks like this area that we're up at logging camp doesn't need to have any kind of what do you call it? I can't think of the word here all of a sudden, Tony. Groundwork laid. Looks like it's all pretty much done for you type thing.
Yeah, it's pretty flat here at the industries, I've noticed.
Oh, I ain't complaining about that, that's for sure.
Oh, I better remove that. Thank you, bot, for popping up.
Well, you know, I make a moderator and he has to do a bunch of work all of a sudden. How funny.
Hey, it's what you hired me to do, right? Work.
Well, hey, you're watching the stream, not me, so... Well, I mean, I'm watching the stream too, but it's just a bit harder to go and play with it. I figure you might enjoy the job.
Harder.
Ha! Harder. Ha! Let's see. What do you think, Dan?
It's time for the yeets and deletes.
It might unload there. Then again,
It's kind of funny how we actually use firewood depots for unloading docks.
Well, I mean, you gotta use them somewhere at some point in time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you kind of don't get what you need out of them, you know?
Yep. It's just infinite wood, you know. At least in the case of the log camp.
I think that's a little close. But then again, that's a little off, too. So, I mean, theoretically, it should be okay. Probably delete it just because I don't like it.
By the way, Dan, when you get home, you know where to find us.
Lord have mercy.
Looks perfect.
Well, I
You know,
mean,
when I get on Dan's game tonight, I will buy you a locomotive in honor of Princess Luna.
Did Dan already tell you that he got you a locomotive called the Celestia?
Oh, he showed me all of that. He showed me everything.
Did he now? Oh my.
As a token of my appreciation, I will buy you a Princess Luna locomotive.
Okay, if you say so, Princess Celestia, troll of the sun.
Troll. Haha, you know nothing of the sort.
Damn it all. Okay, hold on. Let's see. You know what? I bet you I could get away with living I'm trying to... damn it.
So you're just like laying your preliminary track work until you lay your refined track work?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get an established idea of, like... I mean, I'm thinking I may... Or I may not. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to actually bother to bring out... let's see. The, what do you call it? Oh my god, really fucking hell. I wish I could rotate positions, because this is so freaking annoying. I can't do anything about that. I'm trying to decide kind of like, okay, how I want to lay things out. Okay, now we're going to do the exact opposite. What I mean by that is I'm trying to decide how I want to, like, put things, or, like, where things should go and all that shit type thing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yep.
Like, where the platform should go, where the track should go. All that stuff right now.
So here, probably next week, I will start building my own railroad.
Okay, I think that is what I was aiming for. Okay, there, better. And then if I park the cars right smack in the middle, we should be good. See, I'm also trying to, like, put this in such a way that I can bring a locomotive in here. Just kind of like a stub off, you know what I mean? Where we can kind of, like, bring a locomotive up in here. And, just, like, water it, fuel it up type thing. This way, if we didn't want to have to run the whole damn thing around, we wouldn't have to. I mean, if you didn't want to have to, I feel like, let's say, for example, we bring a locomotive in here, but it's damn near empty. Well, this would be like the opportunistic location to water it up, fuel it up, all that shit type thing. So, like, literally
makes perfect sense.
Park the locomotive right here, or we can water it up and we can throw fuel in the tender, while if we need to fuel up the facility, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And, you know, setting up the facility like this means that we can do a stupid amount of stuff and not have any major issues. This is just my stub track fueling facility on the railroad out here, where everything, if we back the locomotive in, we can do everything, you know? Essentially, we can water it, we can sand it, and we can fuel it all at the same fucking time up here in a sawmill, logging camp, whatever.
Yep.
This is just a preliminary thought. I don't know. I'm going to save this as my... Oops, wrong thing. I'm going to go save this as slot 3 at this point, because slot 2 is good, but... Well... No, I'll save it as slot 2. It doesn't matter. Slot 1 is still a basic blank. But yeah, slot 2 should be fine, because I can delete all this crap if I don't like it. Which I plan on actually going through and doing better work out here anyway, so... This is just a preliminary, get it done, get it built type thing, and then figure out how to go from there. Because, like, the next hardest part is going to be to build a balloon loop.
I wish we could actually name like the individual file saves.
I know.
So we know, what we're getting into.
I know. That's kind of that's been one of my biggest complaints in this game so far. Is like I literally cannot change any names, period, whatsoever, and it's like super hella irritating.
Have you even tried changing it in the root file?
Yes.
Or does that fuck it up?
Doesn't work.
Wow.
Well, think about it. It's slot 1. That's what the game recognizes as slot 1, slot 2, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I get it. You know, it's just the way the game was built is kind of jank as hell.
Well, it's not jank as hell per se. It's just a little bit frustrating that. Okay, I see. Dan had to go way far out to make that curve, didn't he? God damn it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I built the preliminary curve and then he basically improved upon it. Yeah, I went pretty far out there and basically made the stupid thing.
Okay, so no, I want variable grade. Variable grade's a lot better to work with than constant grade because constant grade sucks. If you make one adjustment, you adjust the whole damn thing and it really blows. Okay, so we're gonna lock that in place. So that is straight. I guess I will need to curve to the right initially. Oh, fucking hell. I hate that. When you jump out of the screen, sometimes it wipes away the work you've done. Okay. Groundwork. Pfft. Of course you deleted the groundwork that I wanted. You bastard. God damn it.
Pixels! Lots of pixels! Of course, I'm commenting on something that happened 25 seconds ago.
It's okay, Tony.
I mean, basically, when Dan and I were working up here the other day, you know, I built a massive balloon track. Then he went through, refined it, and even expanded it and made it even bigger than what it was. I mean, I swear that thing probably could hold pretty easily about, like, what, 60 cars, no problems. And that's just the balloon track, you know, the section of balloon track in between the cordwood and the logs. That's not including all of it from switch to switch. Switch to switch, it could easily be over 100 cars. And any more than that, you would start having problems because then you have to remerge all back onto the main line. While your train is diverging off the main line, your head end is coming back onto the main line.
Yeah. Oh, I just fucked that all up, didn't I? God damn it. Variable groundwork right here. Okay, like that. Now we're gonna lock you straight again, and then I need to go left, not right this time, damn it. I was going the wrong direction for a while there. Okay.
What's your actual password, Ben? I'll jump in the game with you here.
It's E.
Okay.
It's just a stupid pass. It's just a regular railroad name error. And the E for the password.
Okay. I don't know where I'm gonna spawn, but I'll
Oh, you'll spawn
hop on
depot.
and join you. Yeah, that's true. This is a new file. Never mind.
And if you don't,
I
if you don't
should know
spawn at a
that.
depot, you're in trouble.
Yeah. If I spawned a sawmill or something, that would be amazing.
Amazingly dumb. It'd be a hell of an error.
Yeah, would be. Or an even more epic error is if I spawn at like freaking ironworks or something.
At that point in time, I just tell you, hey, start working on building a grade down there, Tony.
It's like, hey, while you're at it, why don't you just survey the route of the line, man?
Or better yet, be like, hey, Tony, why don't you go ahead and build me a clear the yard out in that area. Build me a rail
Yep.
yard. Methinks
See.
the gradient wasn't quite right, but hey, whatevers.
Well, I'm liking what I'm seeing with the rail yard. I
Thanks.
really wish you could use this stupid track in behind the place.
I know, it's such an absolute fucking waste.
Yeah, I don't get their reasoning for having it right there, honestly.
I know why they did it. It's because they wanted a spot where they could show the locomotives and the cars and shit. Well, I say to show it, but I mean that's kind of where they didn't think that people are actually gonna make a big goddamn yard there like I did or was going to. That track it's right in the way of the maintenance facilities here that I was working on building.
That's exactly the point I was getting to. It's like, why the fuck would you lay the track right there? You know.
Yeah, it's such an absolute stupid thing to have.
Yep.
I thought I cut you down already. Go away. So, how do you like the maintenance facility location?
I like it.
I thought
It's
it was
actually
pretty good.
pretty nice.
It turned
Yeah,
out really well
nice.
using the 90-degree crossovers as a way to like help space and make the switch location straight. Like if you go back and watch that YouTube video, I don't know if Dan did it or not, but like it's something that I think I kind of like absorbed from other people doing other stuff, and it's kind of cool to be able to like make straight switch locations. My stream's about to get really really intriguing. And yeah, there's a tree pun there for a reason, I think.
It's really intriguing. All right. I'm just going to yeet trees off you right away on the way.
Yeah, I don't know if that right away is gonna stick around though. I think I fucked it up about 3/4 of the way through. I veered too far to the left, and it comes at a weird spot. I'll go through and renegotiate probably that drive through. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get on it. You're just gonna be like, really? That's not good. So
And when I come to that part, I'll not yeet the trees there.
Well, I mean, you'll have to see how it goes. I don't know. It's going to require some re-engineering thoughts. But, you know, I'm always open to suggestions and fun shit like that. Really, tree? How did you defy me? How dare you defy me? Die!
The deaths of trees in this game is very real.
You think it's real, Tony?
What's that?
You think they're too real, Tony? The tree death?
No, nah, not that. I think that the devs are just this masochistic, or they hate trees.
Well, I can't say I disagree or agree with their tree desires. It is funny, though.
They're all into the tree hugging or something or other. That's all. Anything, this will just to start out with.
Yep. Oh, that is, I'll see if I can make it work.
Okay, I see where you dropped off here.
Literally just off a cliff at that point.
Eating. Okay, I need to go that way for sawmill. Or not sawmill, but you know, log camp. Man, I felt that little bit of lag.
Oh, I don't doubt you did.
Like right when you laid something, felt that little bit of lag, then heard a thump.
Oh yeah, just me lane track, you know.
Imagine if Dan wanted to go over this freaking hill, I would be like, are you out of your mind, dude? I'm poking. You know, this is a little ski hill. Okay, I see the facility now. I see the roadbed and the balloon track.
Dan's balloon track got nothing on me. Although this is great.
Eh, it's pretty good size. Pretty good size balloony. I'm behind you.
I am not surprised. No, that's basically where I had to begin with, wasn't it? Damn it. What if I got a left switch? No, what if I did a right switch? Oh, that turns out even worse. Why can't I have a Y-style switch, damn it? Oh, because that'd make my life easier, wouldn't it? Yes, it would.
Yeah, it would make your life a lot easier. Want me to cut all these trees in the middle of the balloon track?
Not quite sure yet. Trying to decide if this is even gonna work right now or not, you know? Like I said, I'm really preliminary on this whole design. So much refinement needs to go into this process. Just a fucking thing just sliding off the hill there. Huh. It's like we've had a partial erosion problem. Please bear with us as we, I don't know, not fix shit. Oh man. It's getting deep. Look at that. Just that nice little bit of overhang. Just train goes over that in real life, just falls the fuck over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. I'm going to do some more rail demolishment here. Okay, I think I want to demolish most of this rail up in this direction. I'm gonna need some more work to be done up in here. So basically this curve needs to extend further to the right so I can turn to the left again. That's what it looks like is going to have to happen here. Groundwork, variable grade. Okay, so start here. Work this way up. It's about here. There's an extra. Goodness, okay. Alright. Variable grade. Now the switch is right here. So I will need to go this way, I think. And then start to turn this way. But it needs to probably widen up quite a bit.
Bot comment. yeeted.
Thank you. Okay, hopefully you didn't get blown off just now.
No, I didn't.
Okay, good, because I
I'm just
landed
hanging
a
out.
hell of a layer. Landed a hell of a grade on you, so. Okay.
Well, thank you for the heads up. I'll move before it actually gets placed. I will go stand on fire.
You don't have to. I haven't saved it yet. Okay, it was.
Saw that tree golf.
Yeah, that was me. It was a left-handed switch. I think I stuck it right about, or wanted to stick it right about here, I think. Well, if I stick it right about here, actually, I think we'll be a little bit better off. Okay, let's try there. Let me get my variable grade up again, and let's click it here. Let's get it all the way back to the switch stand here. Actually, yeah, right about there. Okay. Like I said, I mean, right now, this is gonna be just like, I can refine this at a later date. I'm just trying to get a pretty rough idea of like how it's supposed to look and act and stuff like that, so.
Yeah.
And then I think with my current modifications, I think this should be okay. So I can straight up this way, kind of follow the curvature a little bit here. Slow into the curve, slow into the... Oops, that screwed up things. Yep, right there. I saw it. Boom. Okay. Not a bad little bit of laying that I'm doing, honestly, for freestyling like I am. Like I said, I'll probably... The switch probably will stay in place, but everything else will probably wind up getting destroyed, because I don't want to destroy the switch. The switch is fine, it's just everything around is getting all screwed up on me. So if you want, if you see if anything looks good, Tony, if you want to relay stuff, you can. Like I said, if you want to relay it, make it look proper, you can. I'm just rough spitballing it here right now. So whatever I'm done with, you can go back through and like put it to make it look good, make it work better, I should say. Me spitballing out of you. I think I like this loop in here though. It's kind of cool. It's not something you'll say. Although it's not that windy, curvy thing that the other guy did. Remember that long-ass curve and shit?
Yeah, yep. I think this curvature actually looks okay.
I mean, like I said, if it's anything that you think needs to get fixed or tweaked or adjusted or whatever, yeah, I mean, be my guest. If you need to lay more groundwork, I just used the variable grade, and I just picked off the original grade that I was using. I didn't make any changes, honestly. And I'm not even using the grade layer right now. I'm just kind of like freeballing it, which is why these curves are gonna look janky pretty soon. As I just come through and just like blast this thing, just going fast I can, just lay it down. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. I'm gonna save this as slot 3, just in case I don't like something. Okay. Excuse me.
Kind of janked that all the hell up.
That's all good. I understand
Oh, well.
that.
This is unsatisfactory. It must be relayed. That's weird. Like looking at your YouTube stream, dude, it's like I'm a minute behind now.
Weird.
Wow.
Okay, I see I did wrong. I need to start the curve a little bit sooner than that. Oh, I forgot to delete that piece of shit rail. Fuck.
I'll go get it.
Thank you.
Rail deleted. The other thing I really wish that they would add, besides your ability to, custom files, is the undo button. The long-awaited undo button.
Yeah, I wish whenever you highlighted over the switch to start laying track. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Well, you know, you can actually do it now.
Like all up inside of your eyes. I like how I have like 1 foot in your tie there. You aren't human. You can't be reasoned with. You can't feel pity or remorse or fear, and you cannot be stopped ever until you are built. Superhuman strength actually swinging that switch stand around there, Ben.
I know, I try. Okay, there we go. I think I had to push the rails back because it was... You can see the kind of arc I was putting in there and it wasn't going very well.
Yeah.
Besides, having an extra, what do you call it, little bit of, having the switches next to each other, blah, blah, blah. That'll help a lot, I think. You gonna attempt to lay that down, or... Okay, yeah, yes, you are. Just watching you walk on an invisible track.
Yeah, that works out a lot better, dude. Like a lot better.
Oh, yeah, much better.
And look at how well I got this curve laid out. Damn. Then, I mean, other than maybe like this one little section here, this turned out pretty good, I think.
What radius did you stick it on?
I just kind of freestyled it.
Okay.
But I didn't stick it on a specific radius. Yeah.
It looks pretty good. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue, honestly. Obviously, we're gonna have to come through and relay this bitch right here because it's a this one right here that I have I freestyled myself on the other leg of this here Y. It's not good. I freestyled it myself. And
I'm just gonna lay a preliminary stub track back here.
Well, yeah, if you want, go ahead. Not a big deal. It's all good in the neighborhood.
Man, I have not heard that expression in many years. It's all good in the neighborhood. Man, that used to be a in the advertisements of a certain fast food chain.
I don't know, honestly. I don't remember.
That's where I heard it from.
Ah, okay.
I think it was either Burger King or something like that.
Long ago, huh?
Long ago, like, you know, back in the 90s. Well, I laid a little bit of your stub track back here.
Cool.
Obviously, it's not the final product, you know, because you don't want your train going into the freaking hill here.
For sure.
Logging. Tree's gonna die.
Tree is going to die.
I'm just gonna work on getting me up to tier 3 so I can actually buy some decent stuff.
Well, at least it's this other track that I put out here. It's kind of like a run-around track at this point, so I mean, that's good news. Kind of use it to run around with.
It is now the time for the eating of the trees. Many trees are going to die. Die. And die.
Let's see. I have 4 people watching the stream. I wonder who the heck they... I know you are one of them, Tony. I just don't know who the heck the other ones are. Well, on the bright side, the track is sort of in service-ish. Ish, indeed.
All you need to do really is just connect the main line to log camp and you'd be running revenue trays for the time being at least.
Log camp the sawmill? Or depot?
Depot.
Yeah, I need to do that, but that is going to be the super hard part at this point.
Huh.
degree? I think I need to plant it there.
I'm just cutting trees at random here.
Oh, you're good. I don't have any issues. Okay, I think I see how I want to take this in. Okay. Okay, so if I keep going more or less straight, I think I'll be okay. Let's take the bridge back out again. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on down. I don't want you to go up. Why are you going up still? Come on down.
Did you leave log camp area?
Oh yeah, I'm way out of log camp already.
I'm still in the area.
Okay. Where is my bridge? Okay. So now let me turn 180 degrees. Look at map. Okay, so if I come in at sawmill at about like that, I think I'll be okay. Okay, and map. Gradient is finally going down, looks like. Okay. We are still aiming. Oh shit. I don't want to go up with the bridge. I want. If anything, I need to go down at the bridge, but we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, what if I wanted to bridge at 1%? No, that's 1% grade, okay.
If anything, Ben, I cut a nice little ski hill for you here. Build a little ski lift up from the base at log camp all the way up to sort of the top of this little hill. Ooh, you must have laid some track down.
Big ass bridge.
Yep. I felt that lag.
Okay, well, I missed it by about that much.
I'm up to tier 3
Okay,
in
looks like
XP.
it's more like an MW type thing. Okay.
I think I see the bridge laying down way over there.
Yeah, that was me. I laid the bridge. I'm gonna go start deleting a lot of it, though. Boom. I need to curve the whole thing to the left, so... Or my left as I'm walking towards it, to the right as I'm walking towards the sawmill, because it needs to go more towards the MW side of life.
Yeah.
So... It was nice though. It had a 1.5 or 1% grade going down. What about an easy fucking bridge? I think I'm gonna push it back all the way to where that hill was that I originally put it up on. And I think that's where I'm gonna make my pivot to the right. And just kind of pivot it like 2 or 3 degrees to just get that nice little turn to the right there, I think is what I'm aiming for now. I don't know where you're at yet, but I don't think you've come up to the pivot point that I'm talking about yet.
I'm cutting through the log camp.
Ah, still cutting at log camp?
No, I'm cutting through log camp right now. I'm moving through log camp, rather.
Hey, okay, well, you said cutting through. I was like, cutting through log camp. What? What are you cutting at log camp? Why are you cutting at log camp?
Everything.
Apparently so. Okay, I think... Yes, this is where I'm going to make my pivot, right here on my bridge. Fall through.
If you hear trees collapsing everywhere, that's because of me.
I figured.
I'd be like hiring a bulldozer. Hello, Dan.
Oh, sorry about that. It took me 3 hours to get home.
Holy crap. What happened?
Just a slow freaking ride.
A lot of snow on the ground?
No. Bike and me just didn't want to get along.
Your bike sucks.
Well, it's been like almost 2 weeks since I've ridden it, so. Is Ben AFK?
I'm here.
Ah.
I might get ready to leave here in a little bit, though.
I don't blame you.
Has the railroad called you out on a job?
Not yet. Okay, so I need to aim to the right, so I will cut the bridge 6 degrees to the right there. I'll just keep building it at a zero-sum gain if possible.
Over here.
I shall yeet.
Not yet, Tony. I'm still working on the direction of this bridge here.
I don't know, man. I'm just honestly getting free experience at this point.
Ah, fucking hell, bridge.
Did it lock you?
No. It's being stupid in how it wants to turn the bridge. Like a 6-degree curve wound up putting it way hard over. So I need to get on top of this bridge and figure out how it's angling so I can kind of figure out if I need to, or where I need to make some adjustments to it, you know?
I think it counts up on my desk. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so the way we're currently pointed is absolutely worthless. So, I guess I'll walk back to about here.
Oh, I like what you did with this, like, half-moon trestle here.
Well, that's not gonna last very long. Because as we're still facing the wrong way from Sawmill. So you're standing on a section that's probably going to get moved. Or removed, I should say. That's what I was saying. You may not want to knock out too many trees just yet. I'm still having to make some moderate to major course corrections on this bridge here.
I'll just stand right here next to this tree fucking off in the meantime.
Oh, good.
So how was work, Dan?
Oh, it was okay right up until I thought my head go to break.
Mm. I'm just watching Ben's stream here.
Watching me epically fail doing this bridge.
I think you're doing all right, man. So far. From what I can see. Build that B all the way to Sawmill. Ooh. Dang, I felt that lag too. I see we're laying down the bridge or something, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was.
Just my game client's way of saying, "Hey, Ben is updating stuff to your game client."
Probably. Well, I think I'm gonna save it. You can take a look at it really quick, Tony. I'm gonna save it in slot 4, and then I'm just gonna possibly move on to go to bed, because I'm not sure how this looks. Tell you what, that definitely gives me some decent options on making a turn to the right, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Might have to go back on the other side of this bump I'm on and just cut through the other side over here. I don't know. Bridge is really fucking big, though. Really long. May not be a good idea to have it.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a bitch if anything falls off.
Good point. Very, very good point indeed.
So where are you building to, Ben?
Sawmill currently
Yeah,
from logging camp.
You were deleting track over there at logging camp.
You might be behind, I think. Cause
Oh, this was just when I was reaching my halfway point coming home.
yeah, now I've moved on a little bit. I don't know. I'm not terribly thrilled with the way it turned out.
I'd say make it half bridge, half berm.
Only problem with that is looking at how tall the bridge is, that berm is gonna look ugly as fuck. Like it's gonna be one of those floating berm type things, you know what I mean? I don't like that. That looks ugly in my opinion.